Hey guys, it's the Dutchman's Farmmaster and welcome to part 2 of Let's Build an Underground Restaurant. So today I'm back with this Let's Build series, and again we're going to make a lot of progress, especially on the interior, but also we're going to make the exterior a little bit bigger. It's actually only just now that I realized how much we've done in the first episode already, because this entire structure which you see over here was built in the first episode, so in case you've not seen it, check it out, because this is just a kind of a speed build, but then divided in like 6 parts. So in that way I can talk about the process a little bit more and just talk about the building and other things a little bit more. So yeah, this was pre-recorded because I'm currently on holiday, because of course it's the holiday season. But yeah, therefore I have not been able to put in like your suggestions from the previous episodes, just like I will not be able to do that for the next episode. But after that, in episode 4, I'll be able to put in all your suggestions. So in case you wonder why you're not responding to my comments or not putting in the suggestion I gave you, well, I've probably not been able to see it yet, or if I've seen it, I've not been able to put it in the recording yet, because I've not recorded this episode before the other video was out. Or yeah, so anyways, here I'm kind of making a diagonal part on the roof, which is kind of strange maybe. Well, it's not that strange, it might look strange right now, but in the end it will look kind of logical and modern and cool in my opinion, kind of futuristic as well. And again, as you can see, there's no regular walls, but the walls are pools, which is kind of the concept of this entire building. The pools are kind of small actually over here, not that wide, because the diagonal walls cause the pools to be closer together, so the pool is a little bit smaller, if you know what I mean. So then it looks a little bit better, I think. And again, the roof, just kind of figuring stuff out. And yeah, the focus for this build is really on the interior, because that's what will look coolest when you have like the water all around it, and then you have kind of the feeling of the underwater restaurant. But of course it's also cool to see it from the outside, so it's a little bit more focused on the exterior than I'd initially planned it to be, but still it's mainly focused on the interior. So as you can see, the layout of the entire building is also being worked on currently. I'm creating the stairs, which I must say was kind of a hard deal and a hard job to do, because I honestly had no idea how to kind of fix that, because I had to get the stairs through one level and then also through the foundation up to the other level. And for some reason the Sims really didn't want to help with me, even though it should kind of be easy, or at least it should be able to work, but apparently it's kind of harder to put that in like the game settings for the developers, because I had a lot of struggles, which you currently see. I've cut out quite some parts of it already, but I know that some of you kind of like to see me struggle with these technical things in The Sims as well, so therefore I've decided to leave some parts of it in there as well. So here I thought, maybe I can just make the stairs up to the other level on another floor, so that's what I tried to do here. And then all of a sudden it did actually connect from the lowest level to the other level, which should be regular, but because of the foundations it made it kind of hard, and also because it's kind of underground, and then the division between the underground area and the normal area kind of. So all of a sudden it worked for that place, so then I tried to kind of recreate the situation which I had over there where it did work in the building which we're currently working on, so in the restaurant, in the place I wanted the stairs to be. So I kind of looked over here to see what I should do to kind of recreate that, and in the end it did work, not exactly the way I wanted it to work, but at least you can access this area using the stairs now, so that's good, because I mean otherwise it would be kind of useless. And still it looks kind of cool. It's just that on the upper level I'd hope to kind of make it more open, but that's impossible apparently. So otherwise I have problems with lighting again, because that's always a problem. But in the end it did work. I decided to make the stairs a little bit smaller, because the area upstairs isn't even that big, so I thought a little bit of a smaller staircase might be kind of useful. And also, you see the area over here isn't that big, so I thought maybe it's better to not let the staircase take up too much space. So I just made it a little bit smaller, so you've got more area for seats. and other things which you've got in a restaurant, of course. By the way, the kitchen will be on the lowest level. I'm not sure whether I'll be building that in this episode or in episode 3, but I do know that the area where the kitchen will be is being built in the first 3 episodes. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy this series. Of course, I can't really change too much about the first 3 episodes because I've recorded them already by the time you're watching them. So the feedback can't actually get through, but yeah, if you enjoy it, then that would be awesome. And if you have some tips, then I'll change it for episode 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. But I think in like episode 4, 5, and 6, we can do the rest of the building. So here I'm just doing some layout stuff. As you probably notice, this Let's Build is a little bit slower than the one from the previous restaurant, the fancy restaurant Let's Build, because I felt like a Let's Build should still be kind of slow so that I can talk about the process a little bit better. And sometimes it was just like a speed build divided into like 6 parts or something, and then it was still very much sped up. So now I've slowed it down a little bit so that you can follow the process a little bit more. So I hope you like that. And here I'm kind of trying to finish up this area. I added some waterfall walls again. Let me see, and also just some windows over here because I removed them to place those stairs. Yeah, I really like this idea. Still, thanks for the person who suggested it because I really think it's awesome. Yeah, just an underwater restaurant, and it actually works pretty well. And that's not exactly what I expected. I thought it would be much harder to kind of make it look as if it's underwater, but I think in the end I did kind of do a good job. Even though of course it can never be actually underwater, but it's close enough. So I guess should be happy with that. Here I'm just adding another pool just to add some more water, add some more windows in the swimming pool. That's basically what I wanted to say. And then just adding very many details right now, kind of fixing up the exterior right now. And then in the next episode, what will I be doing? I'll be working on the lower levels a lot more. Adding many more pools just to make it look a little bit cooler. And yeah, this was kind of a technical episode, just fixing many things, but still it looks cooler in the end. And you kind of have, like, this will be the main shape of the building, so that's what you know right now. But anyways, thanks for watching this. I hope you enjoyed watching it. This is the end already. Check out episode 3, which will be up in a few days. And then let me know what you thought of it, and then I hope to see you back later.